what's going on? I'm Dawn and I'm a junior doctor working in the southwest of England. Today I'm taking you through a day in the life of my general surgical on-call shift. These shifts go from 8 AM until 9 PM, so yes, they are 13 hours and can often be a little bit longer depending on what's going on. We cover all of the surgical specialties, all of them except ENT and plastics. So we don't just take colorectal and upper GI, we take urology, breast, we don't take orthopaedics, and we don't take some of the other specialty ones such as cardiothoracics, but we do take chest traumas. Usually there's around 10 to 40, it's quite a big range, 10 to 40 referrals in a day, and there are 4 people covering that role. So there are the F1, the SHO, the registrar, and then the consultant is sort of floating around in the background, but actually our consultant of that day in particular was there quite a lot because it was a Friday. The work was slow and steady, but regardless there was obviously quite a lot to do. Generally we cover 8 till 5 with everybody in the hospital, and then after 5 everyone leaves and it's just us. So we cover all of the wards as well as all of the new referrals. I was covering Friday and Saturday. Usually if I was on a full rota I would do Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all 13-hour shifts, and then Monday would be a 9-hour shift and then you'd have a day off. So usually you kind of sit around until 10 AM, not really do much, maybe 11, wait until the referrals come in. But this morning so the surgical SHO, me, carries a bleep and you get generally all of the referrals from the wards, from ED, and the F1 will tend to sort of hang around in the surgical assessment unit. I'm going to take you through this day and you won't hear from this Dawn, which is maybe a week later, you won't hear from me until the end of the video. So I hope you enjoy this series of events and I'll see you at the end of the video.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes.
Morning. I've just woken up. It's 7 now, but I woke up just before. Fridays and Mondays are notoriously awful, so it should be a fun one. Let's get ready for work. It's a beautifully sunny day. We're currently going through a heat wave in England right now, so this, you probably can't see the sun because it's so bright. On call days I do drive in. On call doctors get free parking. After I look like an angel. After 14 hours of working, cycling home is just not the one. I don't think I mentioned it last time, but every morning I drink a whole pint of water just to try and beat the dehydration of the day. Mistake number 1 made for the day. I didn't charge my toothbrush, so let's see how long this lasts. I don't know, it might make it.
6 hours later. 3 weeks later.
I did it to the end.
No telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights.
Hello. It's about 7:15. Probably can't see it actually. Just believe me. So it's probably about the time I need to leave. If I cycle, actually, that's probably about the time I need to leave. Oh my god. Okay. Come on. We haven't got all day. What a beautiful morning. I do feel like cycling in the morning is my only, especially on an on-call day, is my only exercise. However, I probably walk about 10,000 steps in a day when I'm doing an on-call shift, which, you know, is minimum, but it's quite an active one. You're covering, in the evening, you're covering the whole of the hospital, and you're often going to ED and doing referrals. So it's quite a, out of all the shifts, it's quite a busy one. So I don't cycle in. Also, my bike is making this really annoying creaking noise, which I just can't handle right now. It's just annoying me so much. So that's my excuse for not cycling in. It is 7:25. Yeah, 7:25. We are just about to leave the house. We're just gonna grab some milk, and I'm not gonna lie, I haven't actually got any lunch because I've been heavily disorganised. Basically, ever since Tom moved out, I just haven't been shopping. So it's finally actually got some space. Hallelujah! So I'm hoping that I can use all of that space. Bye! For my vegetables that are going to be in excess this year from the garden. Boom boom! I'm in my car.
I'm in my mum's car. Broom, broom. Get out of my car! Aww.
Right. I'm not going to film the drive because that is dangerous. So, let's go. What a lovely day it is to arrive at hospital and not be covered in sweat from cycling. Also, there's parking and still ongoing free parking. I think some of it is because people are still isolating from being pinged by the NHS app. And yes, there are staffing shortages, but everything has its benefits, you know? I mean, look at all of this here. That's all parking. One of the good things about working in the hospital is the constant supply of food, which is free for us to use, by the way. So, brown plates are on the menu today.
If I will ever figure out where the road goes, even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down.
Brown plates. We do have the benefits of having one of the most beautiful messes ever. We've even got sun loungers and a compost bin, which I'm not sure works. It's 8:30. I've already got 2 patients to see in the emergency department. One of them is a breast infection, which comes under the general surgeons, and the second one is a patient with CML who has had radiotherapy to their spleen, now has abdo pain. Very interesting. First, we need to go get some coffee.
From cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground.
Right guys, we're on the 3rd referral of the morning. It's not even 9 o'clock yet. I haven't been here an hour. There's 3 referrals in ED, but thankfully, because I have done this job for quite a while, it should be quite quick. So the 3rd referral is a 67-year-old who has, they've all got abdo pain mainly. Abdo pain and vomiting, history of potentially ischemic gut, so could be that. So we're just getting a CT scan for him. Sorry you can't see my mouth, by the way. Getting a CT scan for him, and we'll see where that goes. Friday's always really hectic. I don't know, everybody just waits until Friday and then like panics because the GPs are shut. Not that the GPs are seeing anybody anyway, but there we go. Okay, I will go down to ED in about probably about 5 minutes. Just going to drink some more of this because I can't drink it on the way, and then I will speak to you after. It's 11:30 and I am exhausted already. The referrals haven't stopped. I've seen 5 patients, which is a lot to clerk in 2 hours, and I'm just about to go and see the urology team, trying to ask them to, well, whether they want me to do a catheter on a guy that's now bleeding from his penis. So, it's quite busy. I'm very thirsty. I haven't had a drink and I get really lightheaded when I'm thirsty, but thankfully I've had a coffee. Might have a little snacky. Ooh, got quite a few sick patients, loads of bowel obstructions. It's very busy for a Friday and it's only 11:30, so let's go up. So this patient, I can't get hold of the urology doctors, so I'm just going to the office because I know where they live. So it's much easier than trying to get hold of them when they're not carrying a bleep. And I also need to get a different kind of catheter, which they only keep on the wards. So here we go. Guys, there's free fruit. Pears, apples, and bananas, and free water bottles on the ward. Probably because we're all having a very hot and stressful time. That's good, isn't it? Okay, I'm back in the restaurant. I have a wrap. It's 2 p.m. It's time for lunch. I'm feeling pretty blasted by work, but it's fine. It's all chilled out a bit more now, so I'll eat this and go back to the ward. So I've just finished eating lunch. I came up to the mess to have a look for some cakes because we get cakes on a Friday. No cakes. So I had a few biscuits, naughty, and I got an apple, so not so naughty. It is quite nice. Nice apple. I'm just gonna go back. It's beautiful weather outside. I've just found the nicest spot because it's so breezy. I'm making use of the lovely lighting conditions. So what have I done today? It's currently, what time is it? I don't know. Maybe 2:30, 3? I don't know. I have seen, there's lots more patients than I have seen because the F1 will have seen them. I've been seeing the referrals that have been in the hospital, and then we have people that come in from GP, which go straight to Abbey because they're well, whereas I've seen the sicker ones. I've tried to put a catheter in a patient who was had a bit of a post-traumatic catheter insertion bleeding. Unfortunately, I was unsuccessful. I took one of the new F1s with me because there are new F1s now, and I thought, well, that would be cool for them to see. Tried to put a 3-way in, which is quite chunky, and it's like that at the end. So it basically tries to hook around the prostate. But I think his prostate, because of radiotherapy, etc., was just so small. And he's also got lots of other things going on, so including potentially urethral cancer, which is quite rare, I thought. And anyway, I basically tried every trick in the book that I could, moved him around the bed, blah blah blah, coughing, flushing, etc. Didn't manage to get it in, so I'm gonna go back. I'm sure it'll be quite busy. I want to try and get on top of everything, just go through the list with the F1, just try to figure out what's going on. I don't want to leave this spot because it's literally, look at my hair out, it's so breezy. You can't really see it now. You can see my hair maybe. So I don't want to leave this window, although there's air conditioning in SAU, Surgical Assessment Unit, so I'm going to go back there. So I've literally just started eating dinner. So the lady with the breast collection that I saw earlier is again unwell. So I'm I was supposed to go and do a cannula on her, but then I got called away to 2 other emergencies. But what I'm trying to say is I feel so guilty for literally sitting here to try and eat, like literally just to try and get some nutrition in me, and I just feel really guilty. Like, should I feel guilty for needing to eat? I don't feel like I can think straight. And there's another doctor with the patient, so like it's not the worst thing in the world. I do feel like I'm a better doctor, human, everything when I've actually eaten because I'm so hungry. Cool. See you in a bit. I'm still getting messages. It's 21:08. It is now time to go home. I'm gonna go get changed, and then I'm gonna go see Papa. So basically, I was saying, I do love being on call. Like, the hours are a bit crap because obviously I'm in for like 13 hours. However, I love making the decisions, I love seeing patients, and I think the on-calls are what I just really like about medicine. It's really like acute, you don't know what's going to happen, it's not monotonous, it's like lots of different things. And I think maybe I only like that because I'm younger, but I don't know. I think maybe that's why I would like ED, because I do like the kind of, who knows what'll come through the door next. Let's go. So guys, that concludes day in the life. I'm not going to do tomorrow as well. It'll just be the same. Different patients, same day, but different busyness. Right guys, I hope you enjoyed my day in the life of a general surgical SHO on call, because I definitely did. Yeah, you can really struggle to get some food in, and there was a lot of emergency calls, but we got through it. It was a good day. And the rain has come, which means I don't need to water my plants tonight, which is really great. Yes! Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please give it a like, subscribe if you want to hear from me again, and comment down below. I've really loved hearing from my most recent commenters, people that have commented. Tell me what you want to see, what you want to hear more of, any questions or anything that was good or something that you'd never considered before. And I always reply to all of you, so I will see you in the next video.
You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down.